think it was good. Obviously, like I said, I enjoyed my time. I really enjoyed the fans, and you cheer for your team, so it was definitely good.
After that tribute, did you get a little emotional at all, or was it just?
I wouldn't say I really got emotional, but I mean it was great. Like I said, I was here for so long, almost a decade, so I really do appreciate it.
It was really good to get that part out the way, though, so you can just move on with your career. You still got a long career ahead.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I hope I play 10 plus more years, and so I'll be back. I'll be here. So it was definitely good to get the first one out of the way.
How much had you thought about this night over the past several weeks?
I haven't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I knew it would come, but for me, it was rather, are we gonna come here on a winning streak or a losing streak? So.
Do you feel like it impacted you in any way on the court?
No, I haven't made a shot in 2 weeks, man. But no, I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, when you change teams, at some point you're gonna play the team, and sometimes we played San Antonio and Sacramento played each other 4 times this year. So I don't know how many times we'll be next year, but it'll be 4 or 3. It could be 5 or 6. So it's gonna happen.
Did anybody say anything to you, or
what do you like about the new look? Go ahead.
I'm about to say,
did you have any interaction with anyone today where that really meant something to you? Something somebody said, or a sign, or just anything that stood out?
Nothing sticks out, but like just being able to interact with fans and some media members and some of our ushers. Like I've always done stuff around Christmas for the ushers, so I wouldn't say one sticks out. Just all of it together definitely was a warm welcome for sure.
What do you like about the New York Kings there? Zach got off a little bit there, starting that.
Yeah, I almost played with Zach while I was here, so everybody in the league knows what Zach can do, what he can do, and then Valanciunas. Every time I've played him in my career, he's hurt us, and he's had a good game, so that's what he does. And I think that's where they really hurt us tonight. I think we got good shots. I just think we didn't make them, and I think our first line of defense was okay, and then anytime they missed, it was an offensive rebound and a dagger 3, which is what they preach all the time, and they did a good job at it tonight.
Saw your conversation with Keegan at the end. Don't necessarily need to share what that was, but I know you talked about Keegan earlier, just the relationship that you blossomed with him and his next step.
Yeah, I've been with Keegan, obviously, every game up until a month ago of his career. So it's always great seeing his development and just who he is as a person. We're about to go get dinner, but he had to go let Ollie out first. So, I love Keegan, and we still talk, and we still talk all the time. So.
You talk any trash at all? Any fun banter between you two?
After he got offensive rebounded, I think Steph got his 5th foul. He was like, "Get your rook, Fox."
Speaking
Actually,
of,
it might have been. Yeah, it might have been the one he fouled out. No, I think it was the one that was his 5th foul. That's the first time I've ever heard Keegan talk trash. Never heard him talk trash.
Any more clarity on your pinky, whether you might need
Yeah, we're shooting for I think whenever we're in LA, because the doctor's in LA, so it makes it a lot easier. What is that, like 9 days? Something like
to
that.
have it evaluated?
The surgery may or may not happen that day.
Okay.
So.
just
What
going
did
back
you,
to the New Look Kings, obviously Malik didn't play tonight, but he's had to step into, your vacancy. How do you feel like, he's kind of just stepped up in that role so
I
far?
haven't watched the game.
Have you talked to him at all since you've left?
Yeah, just a little bit, but I think where they are as a team, they're trying to win, and I think that they can easily go on a streak, especially with some guys going down in the West, and when that team's healthy, I think they can be really good.
I would say,
Paul.
Say again?
You met Chris Paul years ago. You were at his camp. Fast forward to now, he's a teammate. What has he meant to you, and what do you hope to squeeze from him the rest of the season?
It's been dope just being able to be around him. We want to start watching film together, and then just being able to work out with him a little bit in the off season. What he's done at 6 foot for 20 years, I feel like people don't give him the credit that he deserves. I think he's all defensive, 9 or 10 times or something like that. Doing it at that height, he knows something. And obviously he's not as quick as he once was or athletic as he once was, but the last 5 to 7 years, he's still been effective when he's on the court. So just being able to pick his brain and being able to work out with him and get in the gym with him can add to what I feel like I don't have, because I have some of the things that he doesn't have with the length. I feel like I'm more athletic than he ever was. So just being able to learn from him can add to anyone's game.
Darren, you obviously your departure, a lot of narratives, a lot of talking, a lot of speculation. Do you think maybe in a few years' time that'll kind of pass, and that the time you had here maybe will be remembered a little more fondly?
I spoke my piece, and I'm not really worried about anything else.
Despite the loss, was this a fun night at all? I mean, you get that video tribute. Just what do those kind of things mean to you?
Yeah, it was great being back for the first time. Like I said, like a lot of the things were weird. Like going to the Sawyer, I've never spent the night at the Sawyer before. I've never been in this visiting locker room, or I didn't know what the showers looked like. I didn't know anything about what the visiting side looked like. But yeah, it was definitely fun. And, you know, I'm glad that the first one's over with, because now I feel like it probably won't be as anticipated anymore. But you know, next time, hoping for a better game from us.
What was it like being on the other end of just how loud this arena can get?
I mean, I told them like, and it's a Friday night, so like you know it's gonna be even better. I'm like, bro, it could have been a random Tuesday in November, December, and it would still be the same thing. So like I said, just the reception and the way the fans are, you know, that's the way that they are, and you know, as an organization, you wouldn't want it any differently.
To that point. Saw your interaction with Luke pregame. He's taken his next step to Florida State. I know you were very close with him.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you make of that opportunity and what Florida State is getting in a coach?
I mean, I think that's like one of his dream jobs. Obviously, you know, every coach that's on the bench at some point wants to be a head coach, regardless if it's in the NBA or in college. And obviously, that's a high major program, and he played there, and he's from Florida. His wife's from Florida. Like all their family's there. So I'll have to work out a little bit in Florida. But nah, man, I'm happy for him. You know, someone like that I think always deserves an opportunity, and I think he'll make the most of it. And I'm happy for him, especially being close to family.
You've always been. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. We got to run.